Rasmus Hojlund will score a goal today. Take that from me. Welcome to the United of Sport. My name is Webb. Here is me again, the all positive Webb again, here to talk good about Manchester United as we take on Leicester City. Now, I know most of you people are of little faith. I'm not part of you. I told you faith moves mountains. Now, my faith is going to be what will inspire most of the things I'm going to talk about as we look forward to this game at the King Power Stadium. Ruud van Nistelrooy will get beat. Well, not that we're so happy about getting him relegated, send him to the championship, and probably fired. We don't want to see him fired, honestly. But, I mean, we look out for our own, don't we? Our own first. We first before a legend of the club who is now coaching the team we are going to be facing. Now, listen, United has got to certainly put on the show we expect of them, having raised our expectations by performing so well in the most previous game, that is against Real Sociedad. A beautiful performance from everyone. Let me even leave the team for a bit and talk about individuals. Andre Onana in goal, looking as serious. Did you guys realize how serious Andre Onana looks lately? Do you see that he doesn't play games no more? Do you see that he doesn't play in his head? Do you see that he doesn't play for the gallery? He plays football like a goalkeeper who knows his job is on the line, not the all also confident Onana who thought perhaps all made feel like he's untouchable, like no one can say nothing to him, blah blah blah. No, Andre Onana now is looking more determined to prove himself because he knows. I mean, Amorim must have given him a dossier telling him, man, I'm letting go of you if you don't step up your game. So for me, I think for the past 2-3 games, we can forget about Andre Onana for a bit, unless, again, he slips again. He slides back into comfort, position of comfort. But I think for me, he's looking a little more serious. And when Onana is serious, he can be a good goalkeeper, to be honest. Now, in terms of the back line, with the exception of Mathis De Ligt, perhaps who could be rested in the event that Harry Maguire is back, because Amorim said he could include him in the team. But of course, also Maguire scored that controversial win against Leicester City in the most previous meeting against them. But I think for me, De Ligt, Heaven, and Mazraoui should be the starting centre backs. Heaven has, I think, taken the left back position, the left hand side of the centre back position for himself. He has, of course, he had a few little jitters, as you'd expect. He's only 18, really. But I think he has got all the basics and foundations of a good left side centre back for Manchester United. Nusal Mazraoui, every day looking confident. Every day, Nusal Mazraoui looks confident on the ball, plays with more application, plays with more comfort, more expression, plays with more assurance. He's enjoying himself. I think for me, we've not seen the best of Nusal Mazraoui. I think it's way ahead of him, without a shadow of a doubt. That's my honest opinion. Then talk about the midfield, where Patrick Dogu, left wing back, Patrick Dogu playing left wing back. I think for me, Dogu has changed a lot about Man United in terms of how we attack, how we play. He has given us another option, a dimension that hitherto was lacking. You know that the idea for Amorim and how he wants to play is Patrick Dogu or the wing back stretching the pitch a bit, but also swinging in those crosses and minuses. Now, Dogu is giving us that and more. The only thing that Dogu has got to improve on, and if he does, I think he will be impeccable, is his final delivery, his final ball, the final decision he makes when he makes a good run, when he stretches the pitch, when he goes wide and gets himself in position where he's getting a ball for it, swinging across. What does he do? What's the final cross like? For me, that's the one thing he's got to work on and improve on. Of course, he's 20, and I think every day Ruben Amorim will be looking to improve him on that. Then his partnership with Heaven, for me, I think looks good. Heaven passing straight to him, vertically to him. Then if Heaven loves to invert himself in the middle as well. I think for me, the left wing for me is looking more exciting now. And you expect that when Amad Diallo returns, and most likely I think he will be playing as the wing back where Dalot is, I think both of our wings will be balanced, and that is something that was lacking in the game. Yet it's important in this Ruben Amorim system to have both wings functional. Before, it was only the Ahmad wing that was functional. Dalot playing inverted on the left was terrible. I think now it is looking balanced because we know that when Garnacho is flying now on the right where he looks more comfortable, United is flying well. So part of the reasons why I think we are creating more chances is because of that balance in the wings. Dogu makes the left wing balanced, with the right wing. They're both exciting. Now, Dala as well, I think, has improved in terms of what he gives us going forward. Not to say that he's the best, because we know he's only a seat filler. I think Mamad is going to be the guy, the designated right wing back, now that we even did not get Giovanni Quenda, which I think for me is okay. So when Ahmad returns later on, of course, but talking this game in particular, Diogo Dalot for me even scored a goal for himself, will be coming in with a little more confidence on him. And I feel the right wing with Garnacho on that side is going to look more exciting. In the middle, Manuel Ugarte, fresh as a newborn, because he hasn't been playing for quite a number of time. A number of games. I think he's more rested now, more comfortable than Bruno, of course, as well now, trusting his teammates more. You can see him not frowning and be frustrated, a lot. I think even Amorim has spoken to him. I think everyone has stepped up their game really to try and make Bruno look even better, because we know that with better players around him, Bruno Fernandes will certainly play better football. Talk about the attack. Now, obviously, our forwards have not been scoring enough goals. Our forwards are not doing enough. Rasmus Hojlund leading the line, definitely. Rasmus Hojlund will be leading the line as a number 9. I do think, for me, without a shadow of a doubt, he should be the guy now we focus on. He's our starting number 9. We love Chido Obi, but, of course, he came in there and showed Hojlund how to move on the pitch. I think, for me, whereas I want to see Chido Obi, I don't want to see it stop until Hojlund scores a goal. And I feel, actually, tonight, Hojlund will score a goal. So for me, my feeling is Hojlund should still lead the line. Zakzi looking good as ever, of course, as well. But, of course, you know that at some point, we'll have Mason Mount come in and replace Zakzi perhaps now and play a few minutes. Amorim said we'll give him 5 minutes, which is okay. We want to see his press come in, of course, and try to bring in more energy off the bench. I expect Toby Collier also to come off the bench at some point in the game. I feel, even with all the injuries we have, there's a bit of depth in this squad. And you see, depth is there not because we've got so many players, but because all the players we have can be made use of. At times, the reason we look like there is no depth is because you look at the Man United bench and you're thinking none of these players is going to come and play a single part in the team. But if you've got a bench that has got Chido Obi, you've got a bench that has got Toby Collier, you've got a bench that has got Casemiro on it. Eriksen as well, I think, has got a little bit of contributions he can give to the team off the bench. I think, for me, this looks like a better Manchester United team for us to enjoy. So it's going to be an interesting game. Expect a more direct, definitely a more direct team than Real Sociedad. I think Leicester City is direct, and at times directness can destroy you because teams just come straight at you. But I think with Ugarte, can cover yards. Dogu, top tackler, goes into tough duels and wins them. I think, and again, the one thing I liked about Dogu is the positions in which he wins balls back. He doesn't let the opponent come so deep, come so close to our area. So he comes and attacks you from on high, so that when you win the ball, we can quickly launch an attack. For me, I love that about him, and that's a mark of course, a player who is physical, but also a player who can press. So Dogu as well is one player who can add to our press. So for me, I look at everything. I look at everything around this Man United team. Again, judging by the previous game, and I feel we are switched on. I feel we are happy. We are more expressive. We are enjoying our football. Players are not fidgeting and fighting and struggling to play. For me, when that is so, United will look good and certainly will have every chance to win a game of football. So my prediction of this game tonight, guys, is we are not losing the game. The very, very, very worst will be a draw. The reason I'll say that the worst could be a draw, really, for me, is because I expect that Ruud van Nistelrooy, of course, fighting relegation, yes, but also the fact that they will feel a bit cheated by the way we dumped them out of the FA Cup might be the motivation. These guys will come and make it so difficult for Man United. And when they do that, we know that Leicester City can push and try to get something. They've got some decent players in there. However, I'm more inclined to a Man United victory where I think Hojlund will score a goal, where I think Garnacho will be balling for fun, where I think Bruno will do Bruno things, where I think Patrick Dog will be better and perhaps get on the assist. Last time I predicted he would be on the assist, but he didn't. I think there will be improvements in some of the little things that these players were struggling with in the previous game, and those will be seen in how many chances we create and perhaps how many of them we do bury. So my prediction is draw or win for United, more inclined to a win. That's what I think is going to happen in this game. Hojlund, most importantly, should be on target. I think Hojlund should score. I think he's going to score. Even Chido coming off the bench, I expect him to come off the bench. I think and expect he could as well probably score his first goal for Man United. Because, I mean, a player like Chido Obi just needs to be in a team that creates lots of chances. And I think clearly this Man United team now has shown that they can create chances for fun. There's chances over. And there were people who were complaining about this system and how it can't play football and how it can't create chances. But I think we have, in the last 2-3 games, we've created more chances than we ever perhaps created under Eric Ten Hag, honestly. I think in the past few games. So this system is actually a ball-playing system. When you have the right players, when the players understand it and master it, this system can destroy anyone and everyone. Because every player will contribute to the attack at some point, but also contribute defensively. So for me, this is the system I've got no reservations about. Now that players are picking it, trust you me, we are going to enjoy watching Manchester United like we never did before. So give me your 2 cents about the game, your prediction of it, who you think is going to score, whether you think Rasmus Hojlund will score. That, I think, for me, is what all of us Man United supporters want to see. Hojlund get on target, or our forwards getting on target. Last time we won by 4 goals, none of our forwards scored a goal. We want to see these forwards, Garnacho, Hojlund, and Zirkzee, team up to yield a goal, even if it's not all of them that score, but at least one of them, but also contributing to each other. Like Hojlund assisted for Diogo Dalot in the last game, or won a penalty. For me, you would credit him. If Bruno had not scored a hat-trick, perhaps Hojlund could be contending for player of the match. So was Patrick Dogu. Aiden Heaven had a decent game. Garnacho was bowling. I mean, the team, when every player does their part, everyone looks thick. The team looks complete. The team looks like a proper, well-coached team, a team of players who are fit enough to be Man United players. So for me, these are things I want to look out for. The performance is good, the result good. That's the United we've been longing for. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. As I do remind you that on the 17th of May, guys, 17th of May, Manchester United. Oh, listen, it's not Man United. On the 17th of May, myself and a group of people who have invested in the internet, who have mastered how to make money off the internet, people like Kanare Mugume, people like Keke, so many people. By the way, these people have got so many avenues through which they make money off the internet. Guys, we are going to teach you people how you as well can make money off the internet. If you are in Uganda on the 17th of May, we have, of course, a plan to also start an online training for everyone from wherever you are to also join in and learn, so that everywhere you are, whether it's you, Happy, my brother, or is here, whether it's my sister, Namutebi Rita, who is in Saudi Arabia, whether you are in which country, Malawi or Zambia, wherever, we'll come up with an online class where we'll teach you people how you can make money off the internet, in case you don't, because the internet today is business, it's money, but it is only for those who know what to do. Otherwise, for the rest of you, you will just be there to watch other people's things, but you're not doing anything to earn for yourselves, which I don't think is the right thing. The internet can make all of us happy, so that we stop having bitter comments. Some people make bitter comments because they are broke, and I wonder, why are you broke when in this internet era? You're commenting on the internet, but you're bitter because you're broke. Why are you on the internet yet you're broke? You can earn. Anyone can earn from the internet, whether you're educated or not, so long as you can access it, so long as you've got a smartphone, a laptop, a computer, so long as you can be on the internet, you can earn from it. Just learn what you have to do from guys who have made a life. Guys, a few years ago, I was a top boss, quite a top boss at a top media house in Uganda. Biggest, I think, media house in Uganda, where I was the head of sports operations and, running an entire TV station. And I quit in December 2013. November, my last month was December 2013, just because I got my own income sources and I wanted to focus on them off the internet. So many of them, some of the platforms you don't even know belong to me. So many here, of course, YouTube, everywhere on the internet, I'm all over the place. making money off the internet for myself, and avoid the whole pressure of being employed from by an 8 to 5 p.m. job where you have nothing else to do. For me, I think it's worth it, and if you learn to do it, it's doable. Guys, join us for that class on the 17th of May 2025. If you're not in Uganda, wait. Immediately after the 17th of May, we shall give you a proper plan for how you can join the online classes as well, so that we keep learning, because learning never stops, especially now that the internet is moving so fast. This is for my fellow Africans. Africa, the internet is for us to earn. It's for us to earn. Okay? Let me catch you later, fam. Bye-bye.